So this video is going to be on my little stock market earnings. I own free stock at the moment. I owned a lot more before. There's one stock in particular that I really like. I've talked about it before. It's F&C Commercial Property Trust. I don't own a lot of real estate. I plan to soon, but I want to put quite a bit of equity down on two properties. From there. So one of them I own is F&C Commercial Property. The reason I own it, it pays a monthly dividend. In the UK, those kind of stocks, single stocks, are hard to find or they're not very reliable. This is given off rent from different properties, so it's very diversified. It's usually commercial properties and a few office buildings in central London. High-end stuff that always going to be rented out, and there's always going to be someone willing to rent it. They can probably be quite selective on who they rent to as well. So I own that, pays a monthly dividend. I think I've got about 2% on that growth, just on the value of it. I did try to make a video on it, but it doesn't let me record the screen. But I'm happy to post screenshots if no one believes me. I own about, I can't remember the shares off the top of my head. Anyway, I own another one which was a growth. I bought it literally because I thought it was a bargain. Well, I bought two because I thought they were a bargain. Centrica, which is British Gas, and they own British Gas. They operate in many countries. I think I've got about 17% growth on that within. This is all in 4 months. These three stocks. I bought that. I've done a lot of research. I thought they earn a lot for the value of the share. I'm definitely gonna buy it, and I've been drip buying every month, and I'm about 17% up. With nice, I think they pay 7% dividend as well. So I own Tesco's, which is major. It's the biggest retail company in the UK. Also one of the top banks now. And they do insurance. They do so many other products. And just being a part of that, I think it was about £2, £2.50. It's gone up to now. So it's 25%. I think Tesco's I'm on probably just coming up to 11-12% growth on my purchase. Now, you ask anyone, go to any bank, get in, that sort of return on your money without much effort, just a little bit of research beforehand. I literally just brought them, sat back, money goes in every month. When it gets to a certain level, I'm going to cut it off, and the dividend is just going to reinvest, and it's going to grow over time by itself. And I'll be looking for just bargains. I've got some money parked aside, and when I did look at Vodafone, and I'm glad I didn't. I like the blue chip stocks. They do very well. When the market's going well, they shoot up very steadily, and they pay consistent dividends. And last thing you want is a dividend cut off. Even if the dividend cuts off 99% of the time, 4 to 5 years time they come back. Just like the stocks. Glencore looks good at the moment. That will always look good. And Laura Ashley, if you're looking to buy something a bit risky, I've looked at Laura Ashley. Put a few £100 in there, and I'm sure in a year's time you'll be doing all right. You'll probably triple your money, if that.